Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is? I think it's time for us to start the show. And with that in mind, why don't we get things on track and on the road? It's me! And I'm using my 3D model today. Why? Because today's a special day. Now, thank you, Ren. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate that. For those that don't know, Shirayuki Ren, one of our previous guests on the VOD, super cool. I think y'all should support and follow him. Super cool guy. You know, I'm going to do this. Get shouted out, nerd. Get shouted out, nerd. Oh, thank you, Nova. Sweet. But yeah. Now, why is today special? Well, it's pretty obvious. That's not the reason why, Nova. Today's a special day, because normally I don't stream on Thursdays. However, our guest is so cool, so fun, and so special today that we decided that because she was unable to make it last Friday night, we decided that we would have her on today. And for the first time in a while, we'll be doing a special 3-day VOD schedule. So today, tomorrow, and Saturday are all going to be episodes of the VOD. So I hope you guys will join me then, as it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to talk with 3 wonderful VTubers. I've been trying all week and taking loads of breaks and still stressing you out. Oh, are you talking about your 3D modeling? Yeah, it can be a little hard sometimes. Man, a VOD 3... I'm not going to finish that. I'm not going to finish that. But yes, 3 shows. I'm glad. We are blessed. Well, I hope it works out in the end. I also hope it works out in the end, Lunar. Like, make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. Make sure you're taking breaks. Because at the end of the day, working on a project that just drains so much of you is not fun. It's no longer a hobby, it's a job. Unless it is your job, then find a way to be stimulated and happy. But yeah. Now, normally I'd be in my higher register currently, and I'd be speaking a little more like my normal way of doing things. But you know, I'm feeling a very chill, very, you know, a little more down to. What do you mean no sound? Don't. John? Don't you tell me no sound. I know my sound's coming through. You will hear double. John? Yeah, I can hear myself. I swear, if y'all are gaslighting me. You ready? You guys are gonna hear double. You wanna know why? See? You ready? You guys are gonna hear double. You wanna know why? There you go. See? You ready? You guys are gonna hear double. You wanna know why? There you go. See? What do you mean, Val Scuff? Maybe you just have the stream muted. Yeah, maybe you... I will, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open a private window. That way there's nothing there. I'm gonna go to my stream. Stream muted. Yep, there it is. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it perfectly, sort of fine. I mean, it's my voice, so it'll never be fine. But yeah. See? Sugoi can hear it, and that's all that matters. Also, I need to make sure, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna disable that. Where is it? You know, fine, I'll do that. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. And there we go. I was turning off some redeems. I forgot my ears aren't working and hallucinated. Gotta turn up to like 200%, barely hear anything. Yeah, nope. I will say, that is something I've noticed recently. Gotta turn up to like 200%, barely hear anything. Yeah, nope. Is that better? That is something I've noticed recently. So the problem is I have a new mic. I'm using this new mic, and I like using. I prefer to use it when I do my talk show stuff. And actually, I've been really tooling around and trying to figure all that out. Ren won't give up on this. So, let me try something. Let me try something. It's because mics are always finicky. Is that better? Is that a better sound? Can you actually hear this over the other one? Well, of course I'm fixing it. I want to make sure my audio sounds as good as possible. But it wouldn't be a Val stream if you can hear the audio, or if the audio is perfect. That's just how it works. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, if that's the case, give me a moment. My audio always just doesn't like to work. Alright, there's also a lesson for you guys. If you're ever using mics, I just did a no-no. Never turn off your phantom power without having everything muted. Your headphones, your speakers, your everything. I'm so sorry for the scuff, guys. It's never this bad. All right. I think that sounds much better. Because the mic I was using before is, I like that mic a whole lot more just because it sounds a little better. It sounds much better in my opinion. However, the problem is it's also a very quiet mic. That's just inherently what it does by design. So unless you have some sort of really good amplification system for it, it's just not going to work as well. So let's hear that on my end. Really good amplification system for it. Oh my gosh. It's just not going to work as well. So let's hear that on my end. Doesn't that sound wonderful, guys? You get to hear my sound coming through my headphones. You get to hear that again. Anyway, we've spent enough time talking about that. Like, we've spent more than enough time. I'm so sorry. Normally, I am much more prepared. I am so much more prepared. So I am so sorry. That's on me. And I will do better in the future. Don't you NymKEK. Don't you do that. Well, anyway, back to the subject at hand. Guys, 3 episodes of the VOD this week. I'm so excited because our guest from last week, Val, a professional streamer. Trust me, guys. Trust me. But what I was saying, so our guests for today, we were going to have them on last week. However, some unexpected developments happened in terms of their schedule and weathering, and, you know, it is what it is, and that's okay. And so I said, hey, would you be willing to come on Moving Go Bert? It really do. I'm like, would you be willing to come on, you know, to be on the show the following Thursday night? And, you know, our wonderful guest said, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm like, sweet. And so now we have 3 episodes of the VOD this week. That way we're keeping our same number of people we have until the show ends for its first season. Not completely. It was taking a break in mid-April, so don't worry. Oh no, the cat has zoomies. Oh, I miss my cat. He was a goober. So yeah. So that was that. Anywho, let's actually get into this because, again, I have a tendency to ramble. And I think it'd just be awesome for us to get our wonderful guest on the show. So without further ado, ladies, gentlemen, today we will be welcoming a mystical being made entirely of water. She likes calm, relaxing games and plays lots with her friends even though she claims to be bad at games. She still plays Dead by Daylight for some reason and has way too many hours on Animal Crossing. Fun fact, I have never played an Animal Crossing game. I had a Wii growing up, and I got a Switch, but never played Animal Crossing. It's one of those games that I've always wanted to play, but I just never had an interest for a long-term playthrough of that in my own time. But maybe we'll change that in the future. She's usually seen playing a variety of games, assuming that she gets a chance to stream, as she hasn't lately. And her response to that is she gave an emote called NymKEK, which you can see that up here. There's the pinned the pinned message. There we go. See, there it is right there. So she put that in her own bio that she gave me. Her domain is filled with constant scuff, but she embraces all of it. Nym, all I gotta say is, I just hear one of my roommates belting out like musical show tunes as he's walking down our hall. That's the funniest thing. Our domains are both filled with scuff. So please welcome a very chatty water goddess, Nymphie. Oh, where is it? No! Oh my gosh! Streamlabs decided to disconnect. Ah! Okay, hold on. So we had this all working. We had all this working. Oh my gosh! Ah! I do have to well, in the meantime, I can just swap the audio sources. That way it goes back to Discord. Oh my gosh. But Nymphie, while you're getting that set up, how are you doing today? What is that cat sip? I love that. So,
oh my god, the cat's on crack. Don't play with my shoes.
Nym, I'm so sorry. This never happens. This never happens. In the few months I've done this and the 32 guests I've had prior, I have not screwed up this hard.
To be fair, Streamlabs took a full poop before stream.
It really did. So, guys, what happened was I was supposed to go live at 6:55, and my Streamlabs decided to just, for whatever reason, die, and I had to restart it and just didn't want to work. So yeah, that is the predicament we find ourselves in.
It should have worked.
Hey, Skull, welcome. Let's see. This is so... Like I said, guys, this is not a reflection of the show. This never happens. You're having issues because I'm here. Lunar, no.
Honestly, it's probably my fault. Look, chat, I said scuffed. We're double scuff.
We're double scuff. We're just.
I joined. I don't know why it's not hidden on stream. No, don't. You have it hidden.
Well, yeah, I have it hidden.
Okay. I'm so confused.
I'm good. Also, have you seen the Borderlands live action trailer? I have, and I wish I didn't. So it says you haven't joined the collab cam on my end. Did you join the same?
Visit?
Guys, I'm so sorry.
Join? It's just me. What? Hold on.
I'm gonna generate a new link. Well,
hey,
guys, you get to see the behind the scenes. This is what I Streamlabs, everybody. Brought to you by OBS. All right, here, because I sent you a new link. Here is the new link. It's fine. Thank you, Skull. Thank you, Skull, for bearing with us.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay. Okay.
On the bright side, you guys can hear me.
It says I'm here, but you're not.
What? Take your time. It doesn't make any sense. And you're using the new Streamlabs link.
Yes, I clicked the new one. I left and then closed it and then clicked your new one.
Oh my gosh, that and the muscle kind of cures. The muscle kind of cures of your interviewing with other YouTubers. Oh, I see. Yeah. Look,
This is the funniest thing ever.
I've never had this kind of issue before.
Why is it? I don't know why I joined.
I mean, also curious about you interviewing other VTubers. Yeah, so normally, Skull, this is not what normally happens. I swear.
Usually I'm right there.
You were here. All right. I'm going to get rid of that collab cam source. Okay.
Close it.
Bleh. Bleh. Copy. Delete link. Paste link. Please, everybody, if you could, if you have the points, throw Dr. Pepper at me. That's what I get. Normally it's smoother than this. ... Sometimes.
Dude, I don't know
Aw,
what it's
thank
doing.
you. Thank you, Sugoi. You didn't have to do that. I haven't earned that follow.
Hi, Ducky.
I have not earned that follow.
I'm screaming. This is the funniest thing ever.
This is the worst case. I'll just send you a video link. I'll just use that.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry. All right, let's get rid of
Did
that.
you? Okay. Oh yeah.
So we have that. We have that. Time for like the 5th link.
No, it's fine. Is that a new one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Join.
Must throw
Alright,
Dr.
alright.
Pepper.
Join. It still says I'm here by myself.
So are you planning to go to conventions? They are around the corner. I am planning to go to
Did you join?
No? Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Just
Oh gosh, I just doing the robot thing.
just do a video link and that sucks so much. Just do a video link and just send me the video link. So guys, and Nim can attest to this.
It was literally working.
It was working. It was working before stream. It was. Ooh, rawr.
Oh.
There is no ooh, rawr, only ooh, pain. Oh. See, guys, this is why you show
Wait,
up.
do I just add your camera in OBS, right? No, I forgot how to do this.
Guys, if you're available, Nim, I'm more than happy, instead of ending it at 8, I'm more than happy to go to 8:30.
Yes.
Or, I'm sorry, 9:30. Yeah, sorry. Because this ends at 9. Best thing ever about
10:30.
You guys...
It is currently 9:30 for me.
Here, I'm going to do this for you guys. Ready?
I don't remember how to start video. Is
Is
it just remote? Oh,
I'm so sorry. Don't worry about me.
no, you're fine.
Don't worry about me. Yeah, so all you'll do, you'll just go Video Ninja, add camera, OBS, start all that.
Add camera? Okay.
Add camera, do your virtual camera, your audio source, make sure that's your mic, your output, that's so you can hear, and I'm actually going to use that that audio source. So hopefully it's good. If not,
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
Blue snowball.
I'm sorry, you don't like the RRR? You're like the only person that doesn't like the RRR. I'm so sorry.
We don't start, right? And then
Yep.
I just...
And you just send copy.
and then...
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, there's that copy link. Browser source.
That's the one they said copy this URL into an OBS browser source. So I clicked it.
Control audio.
So if this doesn't work.
Okay, so. Please speak. Oh my gosh. That's what? Oh, I know. Made the neck on my hair. Wait, the hair on my neck stand up. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So now what I need, you good? Now what I need to do is for my browser source, it's output only. There. Now I can hear it. Guys, can you hear her?
Hello.
Can you hear her?
Yes.
The water.
Hello.
The
I'm
water
a
queen
queen?
is Anne Heard. So, something I want to tell you guys as well is that, and I'm just gonna, because I don't feel like doing compressor settings, I'm just gonna throw a hard limiter on there. That's just the easiest thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because I took your guys' advice to, can I start off the, unfortunately, Bubbles, I start off the question because there's one question that I always like to give at the beginning of every show, and that's always the first question I like to ask. But we will happily hear your question, like anyone's question for that matter, later on in the show. But before we start, I just want to say, I really try to take your guys' suggestions to heart about the Discord audio. I honestly hate it myself because Discord just doesn't like to work. And so this time, I'm using the audio that Nym is supplying through Video Ninja.
Yeah.
And from that, it should not become robotic. So no robot.
Like it already has.
Like it already has. Is it fun? No. What question do you think I'm going to ask? I don't know, Manny. I like that name. Hello. You've been here before. Ooh, my eyebrow. But anywho, also I like, I don't know, Manny, I like your profile pic. But anywho, Nym, we have dragged this out far too long because of me. So why don't we get started? We get going. All right?
Yeah.
Nym, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Well, let's get on to the official very first question of this talk show, which is why we're all here. And that is, Nym, this is the first question, and it is, in my opinion, the most important question, and that is, who are you, and what is your story?
Oh, boy. Well, I don't have, like, a lot of lore out yet, because I'm gonna probably drop that way. Just, like... because I read the sound alert.
It's a wonderful one.
Yeah. When I get my live 2D eventually, but yeah, I don't have that yet. As you guys can see, I match be writing. But I've decided that I have started as a core.
Mm-hmm.
So it's similar to the sub badges I have, which I got them off Etsy for now, but yeah. It was created, and there's gonna be a little bit more in depth. But my core, I can use water in its purest form to be whatever I want.
Heck
and
yeah.
I really like elves and nymphs, which is why I chose this to stream with. And I have the ability to coexist with humans, so I live with one on Earth right now. So that's why, like, if I have to get up and use the restroom and shower and drink water, it's for her, not me. Smile.
I completely understand that. I mean, I live with 5 other roommates, which I can hear them having a ball in my living room for whatever reason. It is a Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. What is possibly so invigorating that they could be, oh wait, the VOD. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
I'm dead.
So yeah.
But yeah.
But it's interesting that you said that you like water, you like nymphs. And what I think is really interesting is a pattern I noticed over a lot of what people do with their VTuber models, and I think it's really cool, it's how it should be, is you incorporate a lot of different personal elements to who your model is, whether that's a PNG, a
Right.
2D tuber, or 3D tuber. And so what I gotta
Right.
say about your model is, what all have you tried to include to add that personal connection to your model?
Well, I love like the whole color scheme that I have is my favorite colors. Obviously, we know my favorite color is blue. My birthday's in March, so aquamarine's up there. And I've always been called like moderately breaking the fourth wall here, but whatever. I've always been called like fish out of water by my mom growing up. And there's a lot of fish VTubers. I just love the water so much. I just like I could swim. I used to be a swim teacher. There's just some of the stuff I really love to do. So I really wanted to put my likes and interests into this, especially my favorite colors. And like I love fantasy, and like pointed ears is something that's my favorite
Yeah.
things about fantasy. I play D&D. I usually play half elf. Like I've got a furball. Like I don't ever play humans because I just closest I ever got is like a half elf. But I don't know. It's always been stuff I've really really loved, and I like to wiggle a lot. So I put the little heart above my head so it moves as much as I do. Just like blue, ironically.
Yeah.
Her style is how I wish I could dress.
Really?
Mhm. I love I like think if I were to be really honest with myself, besides wearing like anime merch and stuff like that, because I do, I want to go for more of a pastel goth kind of vibe. So like something like this, but like I would wear it in like like light purple or something like that. So
Now, it's interesting that you're talking about wanting to have all these different styles. As you know, since we both use Vroid to make models and edit them, Dark Elf Supremacy, the question becomes, are you like do you change your outfits regularly with your model itself? Because I know Genevieve Yoso of Project Astaria, who was on our show previously, also likes to do a lot of that, where she gets a lot of outfits and whatnot off of Booth and whatnot. And,
yes, I do.
You know, how often do you like to change your outfit?
It depends. I used to do it all the time. I used to have a redeem to switch my outfit up, which sometimes I'll put it on. But like we played Grounded, I did like a full leaf outfit, which I theoretically could show things, but effort.
Oof.
I obviously have them all loaded, but
Yeah.
like a lot of outfits. But so like lately I've been doing like I wear this one a lot. If I'm playing DBD, I have like a DBD shirt that I throw on. I made a blueberry sweater with blueberries bloobs on it because it was funny.
Blueberries bloobs?
Yeah. I could show you. It's funny.
Please explain.
Well, it's a black sweatshirt, and I edited the blueberries that are on top of her head onto it.
Oh, I see. Yes, please send a picture. I can show that on stream.
I could change right now.
Oh, bro, you can? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Here, I'll show you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, that
I
is.
moved.
Oh, that's fine. That is.
Here we go. I forgot I moved myself.
Gonna continue the rest of the interview like this.
Then the bluebee sweatshirt, bet.
All right. So, with seeing this and seeing how many outfits you have.
Yeah, you saw them, y'all. Yeah. I had like a birthday outfit, like New Year's. You know, now it's more events and like a couple fits.
Yeah. I've had this conversation. I've had this discussion with many VTubers before, and it's always an interesting one to have because I always get different answers for it. And that is, do you think that it's good to have different outfits for different occasions, and do you think like having multiple different models can be good?
I think a lot of people, there's a partner streamer I casually watch where like he's got with his 2D obviously redeems that will change what he looks like, and a lot of people save up and watch so they can change for the other models, and they do it all the time. So I think for interaction it's a really fun idea, but I also think it can be pretty overwhelming if you have too many. So I feel like if you find like if you like changing it up and stuff like that, go for it. But I also don't think there's anything wrong with like only changing for like really special occasions. Like for me, when I do get the live 2D, I kind of reflecting on like stuff about me. I love art. It's one of my favorite things to look at. I can't draw because I have aphantasia. I cannot picture things in my head, so it's really hard for me to. So I love art. Ideally, that's why I made her water, because I can be any size and shape I want to be, which is fine for every art style. Because I really wanted to show off that. So like when I get my live 2D, I'm gonna have like my main artist draw, who's done all my emotes. Her name's Ivy.
Ooh.
Love her. Love her. I believe she did hers and rigged it, but I have a different rig mama in mind, another very good friend of mine. She like, I just want to support my friends, so I'm hoping that like when I get my live 2D, people can draw outfits for me. And you know, like on the red carpet, it's like, who are you wearing? And they're like, the designer's name. I can say my friends and their names and shout them out. Like that. So it's something I've always really, really wanted to do. So like, I don't know. I guess it depends. I think it's a good thing, honestly. But personally, it can get overwhelming. I don't know if it's a problem for like community-wise.
Yeah, I mean it's really interesting as you continue to talk about that. You know, clearly you use it more as a way to connect and have appropriate things for appropriate occasions.
Right.
Now, if you were to have an entirely different model that you would use and go back and forth between, you know.
Yes, actually, I've asked 2 people to draw my live 2D, so I can use one for a special occasion and then use my other one. So it'll be 2 totally different art styles. Basically, 2 mamas to Barbie doll me and pick one outfit.
Oh, there you go. Also, the maid costume is coming later. Don't worry.
Hey, yo.
Now, having all these multiple outfits, I feel like, and I've seen it in the past, and I've kind of read upon it recently on social media forums of how some VTubers, they have many different outfits they'd like to go back and forth between. And because of that, sometimes it can kind of feel a little disconnected because you drive so far away from where you originally were. Now you're just playing dress up every other stream, and it's either you're going between a very flashy model to something that's very, very minimalistic, and just it feels like it's ping-ponging back and forth. And some people really like that, but other people find it to be again disconnecting, because it's like, oh well, which one are we seeing today, because like
right,
as people can see with me, I haven't changed my outfit. I haven't changed anything, and I kind of like to keep it that way. I have I have my 2D model, my lore model, which I'll be unveiling that soon. I'm just very busy, and so I need to find like a good day to do that. And then I have my little paper guy, which I love. Hey, Blue, welcome.
Blueberry. I can explain. They asked.
Yes, we did ask. We wanted the Bloobs sweatshirt.
They wanted the blueberries.
Yeah.
That's my wife, guys. I have a harem.
Oh, heck yeah.
I asked her, she was like, bet. I think Amy's too.
Honestly. But back to
I have blue hands.
But back to that. At what point do you think having too many models or too many outfits could essentially just be too much?
There's a couple VTubers I have seen that literally, like, I've gone to this one person's stream a couple times a while ago. I don't know what they're doing now because I'm busy, but they literally have a different, like, it's either a Vroid or it's a live 2D or it's a PNG or like, and most of them are like her model. But I guess I should say there. I don't know if they've changed since I've last talked to them. Anyways, yeah. Their model. But there are times where I've gone on their stream and it's like a totally different design, and I'm like, dude, what is? I didn't even realize it was them, because they change, and I mean so often. Like, you know, those people that change their profile picture in Discord like 4 times a day, and it like pings everyone's server.
I have one person I can think of that does that.
Like one of my really good friends, Mono, she does that sometimes. She cracks me up.
Oh my gosh, you're thinking of the same person. Freaking love Mono. She's awesome.
I adore her. She's another wifey. Love her.
So it's really funny. Like, I love talking with her, and she does really wonderful art. And like,
oh my god, she's talented.
One of the pieces of art that I showed recently, where I only teased a little bit of it, she did. And oh, thank you for that, Brennan's. I appreciate that.
I love
You're not
Dr.
getting
Pepper.
your milk money. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. No milk money for you yet. There he goes. He sits and lurks and accumulates all of these points just to throw a massive heap of them and just go back to silence like the rest of the stream. You're not getting the milk money, Brennan's. I don't know what to tell you. But it's funny that you bring that up about mono, because we were like, it was like an 8. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow, Koala. I really appreciate that. Yo, is that Albie the God? Our other guest for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, right here on its_Valentine on twitch.tv/its_Valentine.
Selfish plug on my own channel.
How dare you? How dare I plug my own channel?
How dare you plug yourself?
And then we got a follow from Hiru Senpai.
Woo!
Wait, I wonder.
Hiru. Hi, Hiru.
There's Hiru's Koala and Hiru Senpai.
Wait a minute.
Wait, this Val guy has a Twitch channel?
Hi, Hiru Senpai. Hi.
Where's the... Also, Albie, I
Albie.
don't know where the milk money is.
I have it. You can't have it. It's mine.
Dang. Like,
Damn.
Oh, that's a good question. How long does it take, Scold... Oh my gosh, Blaze Kitten, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Also,
he's the guy I'm singing with.
Oh, sweet.
Hi, Blaze.
You need it for science. Also, fun fact, guys, because you followed, you get 300 channel points, and you can spend 220 of those to throw 50 more Dr. Peppers. So yeah. But anywho, to finish that thought, and then we'll go to that question. Albie is our wonderful guest for tomorrow. So please come by and support him, as he's a really nice person, and I'm really having a lot of fun talking. You know, that didn't get me. It didn't get me as much as I thought it would, but then again, I turned down my audio.
Holy Dr. Pepper. They clear you, dude?
What was that?
They clear your queue.
They did. So,
I threw that as a redeem. Oh god, there's a clip somewhere for my birthday. There was like 300 plus redeems. It was bad, Val. My ears. It's scuffed.
What's up?
It's so loud.
But yeah, like it's I don't redeem those on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh
Hiru, thank you.
Well, now you can use the emotes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And now you can do one of my new favorite combinations of emotes. Where is it? 1, 2,
Cry.
3. There it is. That. And then...
Oh my god.
That. And then... Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hero Senpai. I appreciate that. Where is it? Where is it? It's not on my frequently used? What do you mean it's not on my frequently used? There we go. Oh my gosh. I'll do it later. It's not worth it right now.
So I just do like colon and start typing out which emote it is. If I wanna shoot bubbles at people, just type in pew.
Oh, that's the one! No. That's the one! That is exactly the one.
What, this?
That's the one! Freaking love that. That was Robin, CR Rob, or I think it was...
Oh my god, wait.
Where... I always get it wrong. But that was, yeah, CR Robin that does it. Alright, see you tomorrow. Good night. See you, Brennans. Have a good one.
Perfect.
Have a great stream. Off to bed. See y'all tomorrow.
I'm gonna suck.
See ya, Albie. Again, a wonderful guest for tomorrow. So please come by and support him. Super cool dude. Now where was I?
I do a match.
There it was. So, Skull VTuber asks, how long does it take for you to make your own clothing in VRoid Studio?
So, I am not artistic very much. Like I mentioned a bit, I can have hard time. So I've actually never like physically drawn anything. Like I've edited clothes. Like this is just a hoodie from default, and I put Blueberry on it and live edited it. But putting outfits together takes me so long because I just want it to look good. So like I go into the nitty gritty from head to toe.
Yeah.
Every skin, like I go in. It takes me a long time. But I've always liked that. It's kind of like, like dress up or character creation. It takes me a while, so it depends.
It's funny that you say that because I don't spend a lot of my time in VRoid messing with things as much as I spend it in Blender. Editing.
Yeah, I am not good with Blender. My artist is actually pretty good at it. I probably could ask Ivy if I ever wanted something.
See, for me, I don't care as much about the fashion as much as I do about the facial animations and the facial capture for it.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting an iPhone when I upgrade my phone next.
Oh, there you go. I know some
Oh,
people...
he's using the other comfy, the OG comfy.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled a little sus. Don't worry about it. It's a long
Oh,
story.
that's the one you told me about.
Yeah, both of them. Yep.
Yeah. So, like when I edit things, like I just want to make sure that my face is captured right. And I love my iPhone. A lot of people don't like iPhones. They just don't. I'm going to get
I paid off my Samsung phone, so I'll get both. I'll have both an Android and an iPhone when I upgrade, so I don't even care.
There you go. Yeah. Something I like to tell people, you goober. Dang. Roasted them. You can't do that, Sugoi. They're dead now. You just roasted them too hard. But that is, for people who want to have better face tracking, surprisingly, the iPhone series, like if you go with iPhone 10 and forward, it's a very good choice just because the facial capture and the AR kit that is with it is top notch for recognizing facial things. Like,
yeah, also the only really good apps for it are on iOS.
Face Motion 3D, I would recommend that to anybody. Like it works really well. That's what I use. And it's just like all these look at all the facial stuffs. I'm Jim carrying my face right now. But you guys get the idea. It's a really good software and I recommend it. Yeah, Lunar, what's your question? And the thing is, if people are more than welcome to ask questions if they pertain to the subject that we're talking about, but if it's something that doesn't pertain to like what we're essentially the subject of this section, then we'll have a section for that at the end of the show for miscellaneous questions. So I just want to put that out there. But yeah, Lunar, what is your question? And while we wait for that question, is there anything that you kind of hope to add on to your model? Like whether it's your 3D one, Apophis. Yes, you can, Bubbles. You can ask a question if it pertains to what we're talking about in this current subject.
Damn it!
Yeah. Who would win a fight, PB or NJ or Taco?
What's the topic? I love tacos.
What's the topic? We're talking about models and making models.
Nothing I'd really like to add to this model because she's pretty good. Like I like maybe some tweaking.
Yeah.
But when I get my live 2D, I want my hair to move. I want it to be flowing water, real flowing water, because you just can't do that in VRoid. I don't think. Ooh. It's just I want it to move. Like that's the whole point of it. My hair is literally water, and I don't want to look like I have pencil legs anymore because you can fix your chunkiness up top, but you cannot fix VRoid legs. They are forever thin. I want to look like I have, I don't know, body mass.
You want to look like you have thighs.
I would like
twigs.
Thick thighs, thank you. Thank you, exactly.
Thick thighs.
Because I wanted to, I like, my IRL body. Like, there's some stuff I could change, but I like my IRL body, and I like to have my model reflect that, because she's everything I wish I could be.
A water spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to control water. Question. I'm just a special waterbender. What do you mean? Also, I'm in your pipes. It's nasty in here.
Editing what do you hold on we here on the VOD make sure our pipes are cleaned daily.
No people are like, can I summon you from my toilet? I'm like, I mean, you could, but I'm not gonna listen to the summon.
Gross. Yeah,
gross. Never again. If you guys seen Fairy Tale, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Also, editing the texture is also hard on a different drawing program.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh my
Facts,
goodness.
You do.
Thank goodness I don't, like, I could never do, like, artist drawing or rigging. I tried my hand at Live 2D. I'm just not good. I understand the basic concepts of how to do live 2D, and it's fairly easy to learn how to do. It's just really hard to get the workflow going, and then organization, because it just takes time. It takes a lot of time. Right. So after trying to rig my 2D model myself, I have realized I have... Whoa! You sent me to the stratosphere!
I didn't mean to do that. I clicked off.
Wait, no, this is the question isn't for me, Bubbles. The question isn't for me, Bubbles.
I'm fixing it. There we go.
The question isn't for me, it's for Nymphie. Because I've talked about my name and my model. Oh no.
Screaming. I know, I'll fix it.
The browser source is being funky.
I just hid VC face and it got angry at me.
It do be like that. So, Lunar Wolf asks, what got you interested in becoming a VTuber, and why did you pick a specific theme for the model?
Hello, are you working? It's not working, it broke. Hold on.
Guys, welcome to the most scuffed episode of the VOD yet.
Hold on, I'm fixing it, I know. Hello, why is it frozen?
Welcome to the VOD.
My OBS is crashing. That's why.
Oh no!
Nim okay.
Just looks like she's thinking really hard about that question. This is the best episode I've seen. I'm glad, Hero. I'm glad.
What do you mean you're not responding? OBS, what the frack? Hold on. I'm just gonna...
Guys, let this be a lesson. Yay! We have OBS on stream, guys! I'm just gonna hide that. Yeah.
All right, Jeebus Crispies.
It is. She's just very shocked. She is.
What do you mean not responding? Thank you. Stop.
Oh, there it is.
Stop. OBS, please.
It's working on our end. We can see
everything is breaking. Oh my Lanta.
So OBS, okay. Who is your favorite VTuber?
It's Valentine.
No. Uno reverse card. No you.
No.
Oh my god. I feel like we just have the very same like.
Oh my god! Thanks for all the follows. I didn't see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just reopened it. It was like, I just see 1, 2, a couple people, I think.
Hell yeah.
Welcome, welcome my guppies. Yeah, y'all are my guppies, and when they sub, I call them welcome to the sub-tub.
Sub-tub? So,
yeah, sub-tub.
Lunar Wolf asks, what got you interested in becoming a VTuber? And you kind of touched on the specific theme for your model that you chose. For your model, but you know, if you want to maybe expand on that a little bit, what made you decide to become a VTuber?
So I actually know how to answer this question. So I was perusing the Stardew category really late one night and came across a person who I actually don't talk to anymore for their reasons. I don't know. But I'm eating Skittles. Sorry.
That's okay. More than stuff.
Yeah, they introduced me to my friend Charisma. He is a Catboy VTuber. Love him. He was like, yo, Nim, you should stream. Actually, I was going by Iris at the time because of my D&D character. Because I didn't want to go by my name. And then my friend bullied me into playing Dota 2. So I played Dark Willow. And my name on Steam was Assist Nymph, which is kind of where my name came from.
Oh, that makes sense.
But
Gremlin, you scared the crap out of me.
my friend was like, you should stream. And I was like, no, I don't think people are going to watch me. He's like, do it. You won't. I was like, I won't. And he's like, do it. So then in September, I streamed for the very first time to see how it would go. I hit affiliate. Technically, if I had actually streamed all 7 days I was supposed to, I would have hit it as fast as you're literally capable possible, because he promoted me, so all of his followers came to watch me.
It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you said it because I also started in September as well.
Mm-hmm. So, like, my anniversary is September 3rd, I think.
Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. What's my
That's
anniversary?
That's what Twitch says. But I'm pretty sure it's like the 13th or something. I don't remember.
Yo, Nina's here. What's
Hello.
going on, Nina? What's the
be a
superior
little
color of
stuck.
Skittle, and why is it old green apple? Why is it?
I hate green apple.
Yeah.
OG green is lime, first of all,
Yeah.
but red. Looks at my Skittles. The original lime up. It's lime.
It's a
Unfollow. I don't like green apple. Oh, I did have a green apple Gatorade that wasn't like so sour that it hurt my mouth. So.
I'm sorry. What is the lime up? That sounds really funny.
The original lime up, like the original lineup of Skittles, but it's lime flavors, so they said lime up.
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, because I'm drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper right now, and I'm getting a little, oh goodness, a little gassy.
Ew, Diet Dr. Pepper, gross.
Well,
I have Dr. Pepper in my fridge.
I have a regular Dr. Pepper in my fridge, but I was gonna save that for tomorrow.
Well, it's a 2-liter for me.
Oh, I see. You tell me you don't.
I got it with. I just take the 2-liter out. I just got it. I was gonna get it for myself, and I was like, actually, I want the 2-liter because I ordered pizza.
Domino's? Oh, we talked about
Ew.
this.
I hate Domino's. Gross. Okay.
Well, anywho, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Let me rephrase. I like one kind of pizza from Domino's.
Oh yeah.
But I also the Philly cheesesteak with no green peppers because as much as I've tried to eat them, I can't. I can do yellow peppers. That's it.
I don't think I've ever had a Philly cheesesteak.
That's so good. Their pizza's okay. It's just I have GERD, which is like really aggressive heartburn, so I can't actually eat a lot of pizza. My favorite pizza is Marco's Pizza.
Interesting.
Or anything with old world pepperonis, which are the little scoop cup pepperonis.
Interesting.
I only really eat pepperoni pizza because that's all I can handle.
Interesting. I see. I'm a Domino's guy. I really like Domino's. That's because my mom would always buy that.
That's fair.
And to say that I have, I once worked,
like I'll eat it, but I won't because it's expensive. So I don't like to pay for it if I don't want it.
So I once, because I was so hungry after working a 15-hour day because I was mixing a show. And not only that, I was also like doing other things throughout the day. I didn't eat anything. I ordered the $20 like meal where it's like 2 one-topping medium pizzas with the garlic knots, the cinnamon twists.
Okay, their side dishes are good.
And a 2-liter bottle of whatever soda. And to say that I didn't eat all of that in one sitting would be a lie.
So I was in marching band all throughout high school. So I was drinking Sunny D because I don't feel like getting the Dr. Pepper out of the fridge right now.
Honestly.
Well, I was really hungry between after school and practice. And my
8 literally.
My dad brought 4 large pizzas from Little Caesars because it was like right down the road, and 2 crazy breads for like multiple.
What's crazy bread? Wait, Little
Caesars. Little Caesars, the bread, yeah, their bread. Crazy.
Sorry, I was thinking of a chain called Cece's Pizza.
Oh, I love Cece's.
You know what Cece's is?
Yeah.
Oh my
dude.
gosh, I have like it's not common you find people who know what Cece's Pizza is.
It's not really around here anymore, but when
It's
I was
not.
younger, I love Cece's Pizza. Man, I miss it. But yeah, so it was down the street from my school. So my dad, he picked it up from. We got 5 pizzas, and some like 2 things of breadsticks, and then my dad brought us a case of water because school. And we were about to go march for a few hours, and then what's up?
You know, there's one like next to Jumbo Gems, right?
No, I didn't. Sorry, that's my roommate.
Hi, roommate. You're live on the VOD.
Roommates, he knows.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, yeah. Anyways, so I was. Oh gosh, what did I do? Did I break everything? No. Okay.
Little Caesars is a pizza place that has pizza that's hot and ready.
Yeah, $5, easy.
That's all.
Their pizza tastes like cardboard if it's cold.
That's all I gotta say. It really,
like
it
fresh
really
Little Caesars
does.
is fine.
Fresh.
When you're in high school and you're not picky.
Look, all I got. So you maybe ask yourself,
Yep.
why buy Little Caesars pizza? Because it's hot and it's ready. But
That's
like,
cheap.
is it good? And I look at him and I say, honey, sweetie, it's hot and it's ready.
Darling, it's ready when I need it. I don't care if it tastes good. I'm hungry. It's pretty good when it's like fresh. What it is? So he brought pizzas, whatever. It was for me and my friends, and like it was like 6 of us. Well, the 6 of us, they split 1 pizza.
Uh-huh.
And it was a large. It was 8. So, but then it left me, or I guess 1.5 pizzas. It left me with 4 or 3.5 pizzas, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And they ate like all the breadsticks except for. So I was munching on breadsticks. I ate all of that pizza. I was that hungry. 3.5 pizzas down the hatch. I gained, like, I stepped on the scale in the band room, post pizza, post practice.
Mm-hmm.
So like before I, was normal weight. I was like, all right, cool. I ate all that pizza, drank water,
Mm-hmm.
stretched. I gained 10 pounds. Literally. And by the end of the night, I lost 15.
Is that even...
Marching band. It was really, really hot, and we were running around and marching all for like 4 or 5 hours, just like basically a really aggressive workout, because it takes a lot.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody gaining 10 pounds in a day.
I was like... This is before I hit puberty, so I was like 90 pounds. Tiny.
I see.
So my small body was like, woman.
Post Little Caesars clarity.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, dang, bro, I gained a lot of weight, and then because it was just sitting on me, and I was also like was wearing stuff, so I'm sure it was like roughly like 8 to 10 pounds of pizza. They ate 3.5 pizzas.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought you said you only ate 1 pizza.
No, I ate all 3.5, the rest of it.
Ooh, buddy.
Was I full after? Not really. I was full, but I wasn't like sick.
That is carbs overload.
Yeah, I had quite the metabolism. Then I drank like literally 1.5 gallons of water. I know it was 1.5 gallons because I had to refill my water jug.
Dang, that is something. So there's a question that was asked. 3.5's lightweight stuff. Robe.
Couldn't have. I played flute. Go ahead.
A flautist.
Yes.
So Skull VTuber asked earlier, what computer are you currently using to run all the programs on? Like, what is your kind of setup for that? Your streaming setup.
I am 2 generations behind, and I'm actually getting a pre-built from a friend for my birthday. Like, he's literally gonna order it soon. But currently, my setup's on my stream page. I can just look that up. Let me just look at it. I forgot. I know I have 32 gigs of RAM.
There you go. 32 gigs will get you a lot of things. My goal.
I had to order a new power supply, so the current one I'm using is a Focus GX850. What's my setup? I have a AMD Ryzen 5 3600 6-core processor. Rogue Strix X570. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's my... Yeah, 1070. I'm like 2 behind, yeah. But it all works really, really good. Like, I have no complaints about it.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it until it is broke.
I mean, it is broken. I'm currently going to have to fix it, but it's fine. So I have so my motherboard is like the best motherboard for all my parts, because my friend, when he upgraded his computer a couple years ago, he just gave me his old parts, which were at the time good. And it's like better than the tower I used to have, which was a mini tower, which not even a small one.
Pardon.
I saw. So yeah, we're upgrading soon, so it'll be down in the PC setup once I upgrade. And then we're also, when I move to Washington State eventually, we're gonna build me like a custom built computer properly. It's not pre-built. And then I'll probably have a dual PC setup. Which will be fun.
It's interesting that you say you were Washington. Care to
Yes.
share with me what one of your plans are to do? Like one of the things you want to do once you get to Washington? Because I
Go
thought
to
it was
the
really
aquarium
funny.
as much as I can. Ironically. I'm going there for my birthday. I'm so excited.
Do you have a favorite fish?
I like jellyfish.
Oh heck yeah! Were you one of those people that
An
like,
angelfish.
really enjoyed just
My
feel-
dad had 6 fish tanks when we were growing up, so
Oh,
I just like fish.
how'd you feel about like stingrays? Like petting
They're
them?
pretty okay. It's weird. My tism go weird.
See,
I'm like, oh.
for those that
I
don't-
like touching it, but I'm like, ugh.
for those that have never touched the back of a stingray, it is the slimiest. It is
I
slimy
touched a
yet
starfish.
rough.
That was weird.
You touched a starfish?
Yeah, they had an interactive touch tank.
Oh, that's
I went
sick.
to the aquarium for the very first time for my 26th birthday.
Oh heck yeah!
I was zooted out of my mind. It was the best day of my life. I walked in there, was like, whoa.
So
Though
there's
I would have to say, if I were to go anywhere, snakes are my favorite. I love snakes.
oh,
Unrelated. Yeah.
dang. See, I went to like a couple months ago. I went to an aquarium about 30 minutes away from where I live, and they have these fish that you can stick your hand in, and
Do they clean you?
they clean you.
Yeah, yeah.
I freaking love. I love those kinds
Because
of
they asked, don't.
hive. Because she wanted to show the bloobs.
They asked. I didn't start like this.
Do you
She's
want,
my wife. Don't worry about it.
Do you want to go back to the previous
Nah.
outfit?
Nah, it's okay.
No.
We're cozy on this stream. It's fine.
Who threw that? Wait, who threw that? That came out of nowhere.
They probably cleared it. It's a mod. They're being a gremlin.
Well, no, that's the thing. I'm like, there should have been.
Blueberry?
I mean, blueberries are juicy. Okay, so he's still here. My mod is still here. I'm like, I didn't expect it that close.
I'm screaming.
My goodness. But yeah, I just freaking love those fish that clean your hands.
Or your feet? Oh gosh, that would
Well,
tickle
hold
me.
on.
Yeah, there's foot tanks you can put them in for.
I've
Get all the
never
dirt, get 'em.
seen that before.
That's how I first saw them, yeah.
Just sticking the dogs in there?
Yeah, they clean all the dead skin off your feet.
I don't like
Oh
that.
god, I know.
Well, kind of miss out on what you said because of these ads. I'm sorry. I tried to make the ads as least as possible. So yeah, I try to do that. But I think it's time for
My
us to-
setup's on my stream thing. If you did miss it, just look at it. The about section. There's
Yeah.
a couple in there. That's all.
So
The only thing I didn't say was my mic.
who
ahead.
gifted? Thank you for that sub. But he didn't have to do that.
I said no ads.
It's kind of a running gag, running a thing on this channel. Anytime somebody complains about ads, I have a habit of saying not anymore, and I end up, oh, that's what I was thinking about earlier. I end up gifting a sub.
Right. I do that too. I'm like, nah.
All right, well, we got 2 things redeemed. We got an
I
uwu
saw.
and an oni-chan, and so
All right, let's hear him.
Lunar. No, not yet. Well, I was gonna say this. Now, I have a tradition on this channel, and the thing is that I always extend it to my guest if they want to do it with me. And so, I'm asking you, do you want to do an uwu and an oni-chan with me, and an ara-ara?
Okay, I can. Sure. If
So
they
these are-
want to hear it.
We're gonna be doing 3 of these.
Oh boy.
All right, so we'll start with the uwu. We'll go to the ara-ara. Or we'll start with the uwu, we'll do the oni-chan, and then we'll do the ara-ara. Okay, so I'll
I don't
go.
have a very mommy dumb voice. I'm sorry, guys.
You just have to get like really into it for whatever reason. Don't ask me why.
I'll try.
So yeah, all right. I'm not good at the oni-chan yet.
Now you got this. GG
So-
easy.
GG easy. No re. All right. Let me raise my mic. like Josh Groban does, and he tells me numerous times, "You raise me up." I'm of course referring to the mic stand. Anywho. Ooh woo. I suck. It sounds so bad. the ooh is in your court now.
Ooh woo.
That's so much better than mine.
Man, it's almost like I have a voice for it.
I'm a voice actor. I should be able to do it. All right.
Hard to get up in the higher register. It's hard, even for me.
All right. Let me get that Oni-chan locked and loaded. Oni-chan. Damn it.
What do you mean? That was so good. What do you mean?
Having a mental breakdown over here.
Oh my gosh, my voice is scuffed. Oni-chan. There you go.
Oh, see, we're both like not doing well. We're not doing so.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't know. I've never done those before, so.
All right, I'll do the RRs. I'll redeem myself. Okay.
Ooh. There you go. That's all I got. Those are mine.
I wish Phantom was still here because then I can go. I just want to hear him go. Just that's it. That's all I hear. But he always goes. He went super low and goes. He's a wizard at that. That's why
we got a free one.
See, I don't mind doing multiple. It says RR, but I don't mind doing multiple. That's why I enjoy doing the.
Yeah, I like that one. You fell, Ducky.
Someone pick me up. Quick!
That's my good girl right there.
Someone
She's
give
also
them
one
a
of my
Dr.
wives.
Pepper.
I have a harem, guys. I don't know what to tell you. On my wives and husbands.
It's no longer a harem. It's a hair them.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're so valid for that. Hey.
So true, bestie. Oh, thank you, Robe. I appreciate that. All right, so why don't we move on to our next I've fallen and can't get up. Well, next time you fall and you can't get up, just remember. That's for you.
Hey yo.
Hit him with a little lady.
Oh my.
Well, so I talked about it with Phantom on, you know, and I'm just like, you know, I love doing the RRs because something I very much love about doing that nice little southern accent right there. Gotta hit him with that.
Hit me with the Nimmy darling. Ooh, my friend calls me that, and it's like, ah.
There you go. How you doing, little Nimmy darling?
It's so cute. I'm voice activated. What do you want from me?
I love doing those types of voices as I make it so convincing. There you go. Next thing you know, somebody's going to want the both of you to try and flirt with each other for $50.
Oh my Lanta. I'm not good at flirting. I don't know how to do that.
Neither am I. I'm not good at flirting.
Like, it comes out naturally, but if I have to think about it, nope.
Well, that's why one of my favorite things is I love failed sexy talk or like failed like flirting.
Yeah.
Or just like, you know, you look more beautiful than shoot, what do you look more beautiful than? I can't think.
Me reaching for my Doritos, don't mind me. I'm a snacker.
How about the tried and true? Did you fall from heaven? Shoot.
No, he drops the accent. Wait.
Just, you know, the things I had planned for us to do tonight? Wait, I'm busy.
Wait, I don't like going outside.
Just walks up. Hey, you mind if I buy you a drink? That, you know what? Somebody just paid me to do this. Somebody bet.
I'm broke. I can't buy you a drink.
I can't buy you. That's why I took the bet. Oh my goodness. In love with your eyes. How you doing? Hey, Rube. You're in love with my eyes? Well, I'm in love with your robe.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Anyway, sorry.
Like,
my cowboy voice sounds too much like Matt Mercer's McCree.
I love Matt. Dude, Sam Riegel gets me every time when he just like wears like some fuck ass shirt. I'm like, sir, what are you wearing?
I'm sorry, I'm also laughing at the. Do you fall from heaven? Because that face is built like a biblically accurate angel.
What?
That has to be one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
I know some good pickup lines, but like.
Yeah, you know some good pickup lines? Lay me on a good pickup line.
A good one? Oh, okay, that one's
Fine.
Probably
Fine.
shouldn't say that one.
Lay me on a pickup line. He also does.
Oh
voice
shoot, I
over
had
Ackerman.
one. I'm on the spot now. I mean, like, there's simple ones like, do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Ooh. My all-time favorite one is this. I say, tell me. Tell me. Do you have a quarter I could borrow? Because I promised my mother I'd call her if I ever saw an angel.
Damn. Sheesh.
Smooth,
Let me
am I
think.
right?
Like butter.
Smooth like butter. Smoother than
Like jazz.
Smoother than spreading cream cheese on a bagel.
I love cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
My
is so-
mom wanted me to eat ants on a log so bad that she would, because I hate celery because I don't like the texture.
That's fair.
Never ate it. And I would always lick the cream cheese or peanut butter out, and now I have an unhealthy obsession with just eating cream cheese, so.
No, I know where you're going with that. No. I know where you're going with that. No. Bad off. You're gonna go to horny jail. Oh my goodness. Well, this has been fun talking about this, but I think it's high time we got to our next subject, which I think is actually very, very important and very topical, considering like the course of where VTuber is going. Am I dead because your body looks positively sinful? Yeah.
Sheesh. I lost my number. Can I have yours?
Wow.
What?
Hey, can I have some postage? Because honestly, I don't have the 5 cents to buy one.
Dang.
Let's flip a coin. Heads, I'm yours. Tails, you're mine.
Ooh.
All right. Everybody's throwing in their pickup lines. Don't worry. Save that for the VOD dating show. That is going to be a thing in the future. We're going to have a
No way.
Yeah, we're going to be having a VTuber dating show.
On my Lanta.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Anywho. So the next thing I want to talk about is, occasionally we've been hearing these things that you've been doing throughout this show. Can you enlighten the audience what we're hearing, these noises that you've been doing?
Oh, my anxiety ticks.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are familiar with like how Tourette's is, ironic because my roommate has it. We tick so much off each other, it's ridiculous. I'm a very anxious person. Growing up, my mom didn't really like take me to get diagnosed for anything, so finding out a lot of stuff about myself. I went to my doctor. Sorry. I'm anxious, so I'm eating shit. I'm eating.
Eat the Doritos.
I was just Skittles that time, but yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, she was talking to me and she was like, hey, like, I noticed that, like, you're moving a lot. And, like, I had this, like, head tick, right? Where it really hurt my neck. So I started, like, verbally doing stuff. Like, I can't not crack my elbows. Like, I need to like, I can't wear shoes if I can't wiggle my toes. Like, it's the weirdest things. And when I get really, like, embarrassed or anxious or just, like, when I'm feeling, like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed in good or bad ways, I tend to purr a lot, which is, like, that. And I do that when I'm really embarrassed also. I can plug it in. Sorry, my roommate.
No, you're good. Taste the rainbow.
There's a good spot for it.
I don't know.
We're just listening to good vibes right now.
Don't worry, guys. There's 2 of me here. I am both.
Good job, Hive.
Oh, cat.
You purr. That's
Oh.
adorable.
She screamed.
The cat.
I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she screamed. I'll just put it down here. I'll put it.
Oh no. So the reason. Oh.
Take the tag off. I mean, I use it.
You didn't even take the tag off. You're killing me. Sorry. He's giving me a lamp.
Oh no, that's a lamp.
Yeah, he's giving me a lamp because then we don't have to have the overhead light on, and I can still like track.
This thing comes off. I've kept the plastic on.
Winter. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Blueberry calls him Chocolate Thunder. I don't know why.
Ah, yes. Just reminds me of the Australian thunder from down under.
What are you doing, baby
Was the
girl?
Australian Chippendales? Guys, if you're ever in Vegas and you want to see a show, the Australian Chippendales is a very interesting show for Las Vegas. They are aptly named Thunder from Down Under.
I have a human hostage. No, he's a wolf. It's fine.
So
I love winter.
the reason why I bring this up is in the past, whenever we saw, just in media in general, we've seen how a lot of sounds like Marie. Oh, are you talking about Thunder from Down Under?
Yeah.
But when we saw the media, we often didn't see any, like, it was very perfected. It was very modeled to be something that is artificial, is how I would use to describe it. And so as we've been moving more and more into the present day where we are now, it's interesting that we're seeing people being more genuine and like showing their, not hiding some of the things that they have. You know, like for instance, people who have Tourette's, people who are on camera who have some sort of mental or physical ailments or just things that are beyond their control. And so it's very interesting how we're really moving toward this period of self-acceptance. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how is it for you to be able to have a community that's so supportive that just these things that might seem minor, you know, you're just seeing how supportive your community is. Just like, oh, it's just a fact of human life. It's something that you can't control. It's something that you're choosing to embrace because it's who you are. Because it's, as you were saying just now, you know, this is who you are. Like, you know, if you're embarrassed, these are the tics that you do. You know, you don't like feeling constricted. You like feeling open. And, you know, talk to me about that a little bit. How that feels to be in a part of content creation where you can truly be yourself and you don't have to hide, you know, be a clean, polished version of what the internet thinks people should be.
Well, growing up, it was really hard because I was obviously undiagnosed. And I didn't understand why I was so different because it's really, really, really hard. Like I've actually kind of broke down to somebody before because it was just like the weight off of my mind and my shoulders when I felt so out of place and so different from everybody else. To be in a community, just even without streaming too, like meeting all of you guys and having people that just love you for you is so important because there's a lot of people out there that don't have like, for instance, like I'm not super close with my family, and like a lot of people have family as like the one people that love you unconditionally.
Yeah.
So for people who don't have that, because unfortunately there is a lot of people out there whose families don't accept them for who they are.
Yeah.
To go onto Twitch or, you know, whatever you stream on and find a community that loves you for you, where you don't have to hide yourself is so invigorating. It's like, it's the same feeling of when you teach someone and they finally get it, you know? And you're so proud and you're so just like, yeah, I did that. That's me. That's all me. I'm accepted, you know, and it's super important for mental health. I've noticed that I've gotten a lot better and have been able to just not worry about people judging me for me because they came to my content, obviously, like they're here for me. So they know I'm going to be scuff. I'm going to tick. I might, you know, like my tone of voice isn't perfect. Oh gosh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It's really heartwarming.
Why do I feel so bad with explanations?
Yeah. Because it's I really feel for people. I really try to make people around me. What? No, I'm sorry. I got there as he died. I was like,
Woof.
oof.
Yeah. I mean,
Hello.
and for somebody like me where I don't, I'm grateful, I'm happy. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of these things that some people might have, whether thankfully I don't have depression, I don't have anxiety problems, I don't have any other sometimes debilitating things. And so it just makes me think about what can I do to be better and more empathetic to those who do.
Mhm.
And
It's really cool too because I don't have to explain myself. It's great because I can just say, yeah, I got ADHD paralysis, and they get it. I don't need to justify anything. They just get it, you know.
yeah. So then, is there anything that you'd say for those who are trying to build that empathy and understanding? If there's, what they can try and do to maybe help be a little more understanding?
I feel I mean, it's pretty cliche, but like the biggest thing is just have patience for people like
Mm-hmm.
that, or like maybe sit down and chat with them. It's like, hey, like is like for me specifically, like if I've done something wrong, right, and good night, Lunar.
Good night, Lunar.
Um, and I'm like, oh, hey, because I don't ever want to put it on someone like, hey, if I do something, please tell me, right?
Of course.
But I have a really hard time understanding boundaries and doing certain stuff like that. So people like it's some people really like it when you sit down and you talk to them one on one to figure out what they specifically need. So it's like, oh, if I've ever upset you, like, do not ever hesitate to like shoot me a message. But like, some people can't do a lot of things that trigger my anxiety a lot is when people yell at me or accuse me of stuff instead of saying, hey, it feels like you're like this. Not saying you are, and like it's you're not accusing them.
Yeah, it's using clear descriptive language.
Yeah. You're like, hey, Nim, like, are you okay? You're coming off like, even if you say you're coming off rude or you're saying you're bossy or, and like I have a friend who does not like to be called bossy, so you have to be like, oh, you're coming off a little harsh. Like, what's going on? Like, and I guess it just depends. Like, I can't expect everyone to just cope and deal with me, right? So it's like, as long as I'm not right. As long as I'm not like bothering you, it's like I just like the communication's so important.
So what it sounds like I'm hearing is not only is it patience on the individuals who, can't relate to these things, but it also seems like it's patience on the end of the individual who does have these, because it's very much a two-way street.
Oh yeah.
One must be patient in the fact of these things happen, we don't have control of that, while the other individual is like, oh, maybe they don't know, I need to have that empathy and understanding as well, because they're coming from a place of hopefully kindness and understanding. And so it's very much a two-way street of patience.
Yeah. And I was talking to Phantom about it a while ago because nothing bad happened, but he noticed something, and he literally just asked to talk to me, and we had a conversation about it. He was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." And like, communication is so important, and like I know people know this, but like, it is so important, platonically, romantic, any relationship you have, to be as like. Right, I have a crush on somebody right now, right? And I told him I don't expect him to like me back. I just told him because we're still friends. It doesn't bother me. Like, I'm totally chill being single. I just got out of like too much of drama IRL. Like, I'm good chilling by myself for a while, right? But like the communication's important. I like to talk to people to tell them behind the scenes, like, I'm having a really bad day today, just so you know, like, I confront, no big deal, but like if you notice something because you're my friend and you know me, that's why. And like or I'll tell my friend like, hey, they'll know I'm in a bad mood. They'll shoot me a message like, hey, you're coming off like really harsh. And I can't tell because I physically can't hear my tone of voice unless it's very, very like 0 or 100.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people have that trouble hearing themselves and understanding what kind of tone and how they're speaking. Also, Skull, to answer your question, yes, I'm still doing more VTuber interviews. I have a couple more spots left. I think I have like 2 spots left for my show. and from now until the mid-April when the show is taking a month-long break. But yeah, speaking of which, before I forget, there's a Discord, guys. The Discord is really cool. It's really fun. Join the Discord because we talk, we have fun, we do a lot of cool things, and you can talk with a lot of people. You can talk with me, and you can talk with any of our guests. So just for those that may be leaving, that's why I wanted to throw that up there. So whoever's not a part of the Discord, please join the Discord. But yeah, it's sometimes, and you could debate the merits of the chart. We're not going to be bringing up the chart right now. Don't worry. But going with that of, do you think there's a responsibility on both sides of, you know, where the streamer is looking out for chat to make sure, hey, I'm trying to be as best as I can be, and as professional, I say professional in air quotes because everyone's definition of professional is different, but do you think there's also a little bit of responsibility on the community and the chat to make sure the individual, the streamer, is okay? Because, you know, I like to take care of and make sure my community and my chat are safe and they're comfortable, but at the same time, they do the same for me. And so do you think there is that responsibility that's shared on both sides? Kind of like a mutual relationship in that aspect?
Yeah, I think
symbiotic, that's what it is.
Yeah, every relationship takes both of you. I think it's so important for both sides to be patient, understanding for each individual person as a streamer. Because, like, you know, if you don't like something, it's also your responsibility to tell people you don't like that. So,
yeah. No, that makes complete sense.
You can't expect people to read your mind. You can't.
I was gonna say it's one of those cases where if you're ultimately you will be wrong if you expect somebody to know information that they are not privy to or they haven't been informed at. Because I know I've seen a lot of cases where streamers, they get mad at their chat when chat simply asks a question. They want to know what's going on.
Yeah, no.
You know,
you have to set your boundaries properly.
Which leads me into my next question of, with what all you show, this is the genuine self you have on stream. At what point do you think you could be too vulnerable on stream? Well, actually, let's backtrack a little bit. Oh, goodness. Dr. Pepper's fighting me. Do you think it's okay to be vulnerable on stream, first of all?
I think it's yes. Until you like, it's your stream, do whatever you want. But I still don't think you should trauma dump. I think, like, if you want to do that, like, that should not be live. If you're gonna do like an unlisted stream, if you want to talk about it and like that's the whole point of the stream, sure, do whatever you want. But like, again, it's your stream. But like the people who like, I've actually been in active collabs where another streamer was actively hot micing the entire time. And it's like, at some points, it's fine, whatever. They're including all of us, but they were having like very important conversations. And I actually didn't post my VOD that day because of what they were talking about. We weren't talking about that, so it was like super out of context for the other, like the two of us. And I'm like, you know, I love you, but I don't know if I want to collab with that again because I don't want that in my community. You know, my community is a safe space. You know, if someone ever wanted to talk to me, my DMs are open for venting, you know. But like, this is not a place to completely trauma dump.
So then how do you...
But if you want to be a little vulnerable and kind of tell, you know, explain what's going on without going into too much details like you would at work.
So then how do you make sure you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just at the end of the day, this is like a job.
It's true. How do you then try and balance that level of being a protector with saying, hey, this is not the time or the place to do that? Because I know that some people tend to take it the wrong way when just like, hey, I'm really sorry you're having a rough day. However, this chat is not the best place to do it.
If it was happening in my chat, I would simply be like, hey, like, per TOS, like, we're gonna move this, like, we can, like, how about you DM me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll offer my DMs to them. It's like, because it's like, this is live. Like, I don't want it to be aired out. If they're in call and they're a friend, it depends. If they're like a chatter, I will be very gentle and a gentle reminder, like, hey, let's not do that. These are my rules. If you need someone to talk to, we'll figure it out from there, right?
Yeah.
If they're someone that I'm like kind of close with, but they're a friend, I will message them and be like, hey, like, could you not say that on my stream? It's just, I don't want people to think it's okay because I have this standard, blah, blah, blah. And I'm really true to them, like, but I'm not like sugarcoating it. If it's my friend, we're close, I'm like, bruh, really? Can you not? Like, because we're friends. They understand that. So I guess it depends. But usually it's a very soft approach until it gets out of hand.
Is this something that has happened in your streams at all? Like, where, you know, people come to, and maybe there's been 1 or 2 cases of people maybe trauma dumping?
Not in chat, but I was streaming with someone, and like, to put it simply, I was gonna stream but ended up not yet. I hadn't gone live yet. But my other friend was streaming. There were 4 of us. We were all, and 3 of us weren't streaming, or 2 were, 2 weren't. The boys were live. I forgot the other one went live, and us 2 weren't. And we were playing games, and somebody, like, let's say like me, you, I don't know, Phantom and Blueberry playing, and then somebody in your chat was like, hey, how are y'all doing today? And, you know, like, let's say I'm having a really, and at the time I was having a really, really rough week. But do you want to know what my answer was? I'm great. How are you? I'm fine. I was like, oh, I've been better. Been chilling. I'm good. You know, keeping it chill. It's not my stream. It's not my place. The other person not streaming, she goes, I'm depressed. And I'm like, bro, this is not the time and place for that. What the heck? Like, live. And I saw because the 2 people streaming at the time, one uses face cam, and my other friend was, you know, is also a VTuber, and I could see his model just go up for a moment, and the look on my IRL streamer friend's face, like, really? You really said that to someone? Like, it's not like it was their chat and their chatter. It was someone they'd never met before, you know? Not a frequent chatter. They had come into that person's stream a couple times. This was a long time ago. And the way we approached it, where I didn't say anything, actually, because, like, it wasn't my place. He reached out to her, was like, cut that out. Because he's a very no nonsense, like, if we're friends, this is how I am. If you can't handle that, I'm sorry. And he was very upfront with it. I believe he messaged her and was like, don't ever say that on my stream again, basically. Like, if you have something to say like that, you keep that to your stream.
So
like,
how do you get to a point where it sounds like your community is very comfortable talking with you? You know, how do you try and get to that point where you can build that rapport with your community where they can trust you?
I don't know. I guess I've always been told, like, when people meet me, I just come off comforting. So because I talk about my issues, and I talk about, like, pretty vulnerable stuff sometimes, not too in depth, but, like, you know, when my ex broke up with me of 6 years, like, I was pretty vulnerable on stream. I told people, like, yeah, we broke up. It hurt. I'm doing rough, but I'm okay. I'm getting better. Even when I wasn't, and things were, like, real bad or whatever, if things were real bad, like, there were deaths I was dealing with. Like, there were times where I would cry in the middle of stream and just, like, pretend like nothing's happening. But, you know, the people, like, the way I open up, and, like, sometimes I'll mute and kind of talk about it, but, like, not go into it. But I'll just tell my chat, like, hey, like, this is happening. Excited ant energy, thank you. People tell me, like, I also give off mom energy. Like, I give them, it's some sort of comfort that they find with my whole personality, because I think I'm just so accepting. It's just who I am as a person. So I don't know how to explain that. I don't know. It's literally just a fundamental part of my personality. I've always been like this. People have always felt comfortable talking to me for whatever reason.
That's good. So then,
and I'm chill with that.
So then, like, coming back to that question I asked earlier, do you think there's a point where you can be too vulnerable with your audience? And if so, what might the consequences be that could happen for both your chat as well as you?
It could trigger people. I don't ever want to say something that would stress somebody else out, or it would PTSD somebody. People will get too friendly with me too quickly, and it makes me uncomfortable. Or they expect me to deal with something, or, like, the expectation instead of, hey, I just need to vent. Like, you don't need to give me advice or whatever.
I was gonna say, Because I think one of the best pieces of advice I've ever learned when it comes to people confronting about problems is more often than not, people don't want you to solve their problems. They just want
you to listen.
They just want to come to you and just want to listen. And one of the best responses you can give, excuse me, one of the best responses you can give if somebody comes to you and talks about something. Like, for instance, if you came to me and you said, hey, I'm dealing with a breakup right now. I don't know what to do. You know, he was, you know, he's this, and this. You know, I love him. I miss him. You know, what should I do? And lately, I've just been finding myself being like, you know, I don't know what to do. But
hey, people, just do you, boo.
Yeah, it's
focus on you.
Well, I don't give advice. I've unless they ask me, I've kind of stopped giving advice, and instead I transitioned it to more of, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry you're feeling that way, and that's what happened. I don't have an answer for you, but I love and respect you, and you know, for trusting me enough to talk about this.
And sometimes they don't
listen.
Yeah, some people will hit me with like, "Oh, I'm sorry you're going through that." It's like sometimes I don't want to just hear that. Sometimes when I'm having a full mental breakdown, I want someone to tell me, "It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. I'm right here. You have your friends." Like, not advice, just reminding me that it is okay, because when I am that vulnerable and I am that down, sometimes it's not that easy for my brain to accept it. We are our biggest bullies, so.
And it's interesting that you say that, because there have been a few streams I've seen with some people that I follow, some VTubers, where they have been, you know, they have not been doing well, and they've been pretty vulnerable on stream. And a lot of the time, a lot of the things I see in the people in chat is just, hey, you know, really sorry you're going through that. We're here for you. And honestly, that's one of the best responses you could ever give. You know, it's the same thing, like, that's whether that's you're a chatter or you're the streamer. You know, sometimes people come into my chat and they say, hey, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm not doing so well. I'm like, oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm really happy you're here, and I'm here for you.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And
it's like, I hope this stream lifts your spirits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the reassurance that they're not alone.
Yeah. It's sometimes it's not your job to fix other people's problems, but sometimes it can be your job to just be there, because they came to you for a reason. That's that's moving past the real world. It's the people in your chat came to you for a reason. Right. And so that's, you know, you just kind of have to think about that a little bit. If they came to you, it's like, maybe they just want to hear you. You know, and just talk. So it's super interesting that, especially nowadays in the VTuber sphere and just in content creation, you see much more people being transparent about who they are, and so you're not seeing these polished, refined, you know, Michelangelo-esque statues of perfection. You're instead.
It feels more real.
It does.
It's like you guys are like actually hanging out.
Now, if this is the
so I like watching Blueberry too, because when I watch her play, it's like I'm just sitting in her room.
Wait,
with her.
Blueberry was so good they made Blueberry 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, totally. See, there's 2 on my shirt. What do you mean? Peek.
There's Blue right there.
Hey, Blue.
Hey,
yeah,
Blue.
that's what when I found her.
Wait. I know just the thing.
Go ahead.
Aren't you a good little blueberry? I just remember that from something.
Who's a good blueberry? Me.
Who's a good little blueberry?
I love her. Yeah, I was perusing the Dead by Daylight category, and I found her, and I've been traumatized by a lot of women growing up, and oh yeah, not good friends. I'm friends with it's fine. It's good lessons. It's good lessons. Pinned.
Yes, pinned.
God, the snort. Anyways.
That's how you know it's genuine. It's good.
Yeah. We had a conversation one day, and I was like, yeah, I'm going through this, and she opened up. I'm like, oh my god, girl, same. She was like one of the first females I've ever met that I just easily clicked with, because I'm very very anxious when it comes to women, because I've been burned pretty bad by like ex best friends or whatever, what have you. Like even recently, within the past year, like a person I thought was my friend was like, I can't be friends with you anymore. And I was like, okay, girl, bye.
I'm just anxious when it comes to talking to women.
Bestie, true. I am a woman and I get anxious. Because I never know if I'm going to say something wrong, you know? Like, I literally, what? Because my guy friends, like, you know, a lot of girls be like, oh yeah, I'm one of the boys, right? But like, I don't think that. I just like to chill with my guy friends because they're funny. But they are like, no, you're one of the boys for real.
It's funny because I'll walk up to one of my guy friends. I'll be like, man, your butt looks really good in those shorts.
Yeah.
And that's one of my buddies that I like know very well and know them for like a long time. And then, you know, I talk to one of my female friends, like for instance, my a girl whom I've known for a while since like my freshman year of high school. I'm just like, you look fine. Not like you look fine. Like she asks you, hey, how do I look? Fine.
Well, this is the kind of relationship I have with my friends. One of them will go, Nym, you look like the underside of peanut butter. I'm like, what does that mean? Today he hit me with, Nym, you look good today. I'm like, what? You don't even see. I was like, I feel gross today, so thanks. I needed that. Or like,
to nose is better than to leave his booty unguarded around us. I
literally.
know, I've seen it. I wish I could unsee it.
Or like the other day, I was unpacking and I was making the couch. I was making the bed, right? And I had my camera on because like my friends wanted to see what was going on. I'm just standing there, and one of my guy friends just like, butt, purple butt. I'm like, shush.
It's just the emoji with the seagull that just goes shut. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Or yeah. Or they'll hit me with stuff like, damn, Nym, you're top shelf. I'm like, what? What do you mean I'm top shelf? Like top shelf alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I'll just get rizzed randomly. I'm like, what?
You know, it's funny.
I'm like, nice ass. I'm like, thanks. I grew it myself.
I've talked about my mom before, and how she was perhaps the greatest.
I'm foul-mouthed. I apologize.
The greatest woman I've ever known, but the pleasure of knowing, because she was such an empowering and very strong female role model I had in my life, and that's one of the reasons why, you know, I thank her for how. And are you a microwave? Cause
Blaze.
You sound like someone who deserves rizzing. Where's the Rizzler?
Don't riz. It's because I'm a bottom, and you guys just like to watch me get flustered.
Honestly, we both have that in common.
Let's be real. Let's be real here, Val. They just wanna.
What happens when you have two bottoms on a talk show? A whole lot of nothing.
Who takes charge?
A whole lot of.
So true, bestie.
It's honestly so true, bestie.
Valid.
For real. Yes, that's me. We're all bottoms here. But like, something I'm glad I learned from my mom was my mom would ask me, because she'd be going out with my dad, you know, on a date or something like that, or to an event, and she'd look at me and she says, hey. You know, she's like, hey, I almost just said my real name.
Ooh, casually dox this child.
Yep. He's like, hey, how do I look? And I often would just go, fine. Because to me, that answer was, wait, your name isn't Val? Unfortunately not.
No, it is. Don't worry about it.
Val is my mom's name. Well, no, I talked about it before.
Excuse me, sorry.
Bless you. I lived with this guy for like 2 years. What the heck? What the F? Yes, I would love to see a magic trick, but after this. After I finish this thought, because if I don't, I'll get off track. Why are the bloobs jiggling?
I'm coughing.
You turned, and for a moment, they just went... Bah, 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 bah.
I was coughing, sorry. I choked on a Dorito.
Oh, no.
I'm okay.
Blue, what is that? Blue, what is that? I don't like that. And so for the longest time...
I've been tossed a juice pouch. Hell yeah.
For the longest time, me and my teenage boy wisdom, I would just say, fine, you look fine. And that is an incorrect answer. If a lot of times if somebody asks you if they look good and you just reply fine, it's not.
That's because they think you didn't think about it. So you're like, fine, whatever. It's like, you know when something's not fine, and they're like, you good? And you're like, fine. Like, yeah, fine. It's fine. And it's not fine. You know it's not fine.
So,
you're just saying that passively aggressively. That is how people perceive it. Instead of like, no, you look good. That looks fine.
So,
like, what do you mean?
I said
like,
that.
I'd answer that to my mom, and she's like, what do you mean fine? I'm like, if that's not good, I'm like,
That's exactly what my mom said. And one time I said that. I said,
how about I don't care?
I'm like, oh, you look fine. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna level with you. If this is how you say, you know, talk about your mother like that, no wonder you don't have a girlfriend right now. I'm like, Mom!
Dang, ever just
Where
get
did that
freaking
come
roasted?
And I'm like, okay, Mom, please explain to me. And she's like, because, and bear in mind, in where I grew up, you know, a lot of the women and a lot of the girls that because I was in high school, that I interacted with, it's how a lot of them were. It's just a culture. And so, you know, most of the time, if you were to tell a woman that she just looks fine, they're gonna slap you because it's not a good thing to say.
That's why I don't say how do I. I'm like, do I look good? And then that's a simple yes or no.
Yeah, and
far less effort.
And so I'll say
I look good. It's like
yeah, and I've changed my answer. So if somebody and particularly somebody I like, or you know somebody is just like, hey, do I look good? I said, yeah, you look good. You look great. And I just leave it at that.
Perfect. Like, don't say like, how does this look? That's too much. That is too many brain cells at once. For them.
How do I look on a scale of 1 to 10, or are we doing like a Richter thing?
Right.
On what scale? Yeah.
I just want to be told I'm pretty.
the whatchamacallit, the Trixie Tang. Am I pretty?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty. Dude, apparently one time in my sleep, because I fall asleep on call a lot, because it makes me really anxious to fall asleep alone since my breakup. So my buddy Joy him and I would conk out watching movies lately all the time, so we finally made a snooze channel that we just hang out and post. And we were vibing in there, and I had fallen asleep, and I occasionally talk in my sleep, which is why I click mute. And I apparently hit him with, don't call me princess, like in my sleep. Never once has anybody ever called me princess. It was honestly still iconic to this day. Such a quote.
That's just a really funny... This is a really funny thing. I don't call me princess.
Yeah, growing up, you know how like the kids have their theme? I was angel themed, so my sister had princess stuff. Like, so I got like angel wings and blues, and like that was my whole thing. So I don't know where the frick... Why did I say that?
It was just a time. It was a thing.
Also, funny.
Tate, what is your magic trick?
I'm not a princess.
You asked me, you want to see a magic trick. I'm waiting for that magic trick.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
If I'm royalty, I'd like to be a queen.
Okay.
No, I can't call myself a queen because one of my very good friends is the true king.
No, how dare you! How dare you give 5 subs to my community? I'm gonna throw Dr. Pepper at myself. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rather than my mouth popping, all of me is just wiggling.
Okay, that legitimately did scare the crap out of me.
I could tell.
How dare you be so kind and considerate? My gosh, they have gifted a total of 33 in the here on this channel.
I have a bully in my friend group, the one that tells me I look like the underside of peanut butter. I did like a subathon, and oh god, that was a mistake.
It do be also
that man hit me with over 100. I'm like, Ty, why are you like this?
Sometimes.
This man went, my credit card go brr. I'm like, bro, you just wanted to pick a horror game for me to play, and he just went schmile. I've since paid him back. I'll fight him.
Oh, that's really funny.
I love him. He is like one of my best friends. He cracks me up. He's also in Washington. I'm moving there mainly because I have like a huge support system of friends, like 10 to 15 friends out there. So I won't be alone. Like right now, it's just me and my roommate. That's all I know out here.
Yeah.
I only moved 4 hours away, but still.
I am the storm
Kinda
that
crazy.
is approaching.
Oh.
Well, we're moving into the final 30 minutes of our show. So I think it'd be fun if we talk a little bit more about you, your likes, your interests, what you like to do on stream, and what better way to start. Did you hear that? Please, did you hear my...
I did.
You heard my roommate?
Yeah.
Chad, did you guys hear my roommate just go...
I heard, oh.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm choking. I'm fine.
You did that.
Man. Which one of you did that?
Who laughed? I was one of you two. Is that Taco Bell?
So, chat, how are we doing? How is it going?
Oh, I see. I'm streaming my chat for whoever just did.
Good, good. I'm glad. They're like, ooh. Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm having a great time. I was anxious
Alright,
to know if I would be able to talk. Welcome back. But I think we're doing good. That was funny.
I hope you guys heard that entire exchange.
We heard your half, yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna drive to his apartment and fight whoever just did that. I'm reassuring. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad. Oh, I was gonna do something. Where was it? Where is it? All right. Sorry, I just had to do that real quick.
No, you're good.
But yeah. So a game you play a whole lot is Dead by Daylight.
I don't know why.
Now, what drives you to play that more than any other game?
Because, like, I guess because, like, when I do Animal Crossing, eventually I kind of, like, I don't know what to do now. I've done everything I can.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, I don't need my stream to watch me skip the day a bajillion times. You know what I mean? Like, I can do that off stream, but, like, I try to do, like, only a couple days at a time on stream just to get through it. Because I've already played through one island. This is a restart. Stardew, I just don't like playing games by myself, I think. And, like, I'll never solo queue, really, and I usually only play Survivor. I think I just love playing games. Like, recently I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
What kind of Monster Hunter?
World. Monster Hunter World.
There you go. I love Monster Hunter World.
Personally superior, but I've only ever played World. I just don't really like how Rise is, but that's just a me thing.
Honestly,
I play Insect Glaive. I like to be a Beyblade.
Let's go! Insect Glaive mains rise up.
Yeah.
Insect.
I like DPS.
All I gotta say is,
I'm running a lot of Sappy lately. So much fun.
The reason why I like the Insect Glaive is because I like pretending that if I touching the floor is paying taxes.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, cartwheel. And then they smack you mid-cartwheel. You're like, you rude.
Look, all I gotta say is
Rude.
if I'm not soaring through the air, doing
We're not doing it right.
2 to
Though,
500 red damage
on the ground, YYB go burr. If you play Insect Glaive, on keyboard and mouse, what are you doing? That is the
Yeah, what is that? That's
torture.
It's like playing it's like playing any Souls game with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Don't do that. Like heavy bowgun, yeah, use your keyboard and mouse. Totally understand. That makes sense. But like, bruh. Well, because when I first started playing Monster Hunter World, because we restarted new characters. Rin was my first character. I chose Insect Glaive and Dual Blades. Loved Dual Blades, but didn't like how animation locked I got. And I don't know about you, Val, but bouncing around on a pogo stick sure is fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
So first time I went full blast because blast Insect Glaive go burr. This time I'm doing paralysis because it's fun.
It is fun.
It's just a challenge because like the meta build is like light break press, blast, blah,
light break press,
raging bracky.
Oh my gosh! All I gotta say is that
Bro, we had to fight Keating. I tell you, I
Oh.
hate fighting that stupid unicorn. I can't hit it.
Kieran
You move too much, so I don't fight Monkey. No, I don't like to fight Rashang. Nuh-uh. He sucks. He's so hard.
Okay, but hear me out.
But
Arch-tempered,
playing with my friends is fun.
Arch-tempered
Oh.
Volcana.
Arc-Tempered Elk is so much fun. I actually
Yeah?
have her shard. We did it twice. I mounted both times. Oh, felt great.
So,
How hard is to mount Arc-Tempered Volcana, bro?
Manny,
One of
what's up?
my favorite fight is probably Sappy's really fun. I love running Sappy raids, but
Oh goodness, I'm dying.
not raids. What? Oh, don't do that. That'd be inconvenient. The show's going.
I want
Namiel.
Namiel.
If Nymphie were a dragon, Elder Dragon, Monster Hunter World, Namiel all the way.
Should I try and get someone to raid again? Oh sure, Manny. If you want to try and get someone to raid, I'm not gonna say no.
All my homies love Namiel. Yeah, she's actually Namiel's the reason
Love
I
you,
started
Manny.
playing
You're
MHW.
All I gotta say is that Namiel is incredibly
Beautiful.
based.
She's so pretty though. The first time I fought her, Arc-Tempered Namiel, was in a thunderstorm at night. It was so pretty.
Um,
God.
which one was? I think Brachydios is
No!
no. Sorry, Odegarin. Odegarin's my favorite.
Doggo? Understandable.
Freaking Odegarin's my favorite.
He's so hard to fight though.
It's only hard to fight if you're slow.
No, he move around and zoomies a lot, so when I try to catch
Exactly.
him, you're like, you rat. That's
I like-
why it's so hard to fight Nargacuga. I love Nargacuga. He's so cute.
Oh, I
But
can't fight.
man, when he gets the zoomies, oh,
I can't fight Nargacuga. I just don't have it in me.
it's so hard. But he's cute though. I like capping him. He's so cute. He's a little panther bat. He's so cute.
Yo,
Visually,
Barroth?
I love him.
Heck yeah.
Barroth is so numb. Dude, Barrioth makes me want to friggin' smash my head into a
Yo.
wall. Oh,
All right.
I'm like, break his arm.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
we're
no.
tangent.
So Odegarin's my favorite monster.
Pickle? No!
Devil Jew.
Not
so
Pickle.
Odegarin is my favorite monster in Monster Hunter, but my favorite fight, and Tay knows this because he and I have been playing this for a while, especially
I'll have to
World.
play sometime.
Hey Tay, do you remember what my favorite fight is? What, my favorite-
Ironically, I like fighting Dwayne the most. It's my favorite.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Who's Dwayne?
Schwarzwalder. He a rock. He's
Oh my
Dwayne the
gosh.
Rock.
Oh my gosh. Chargefall is my favorite fight.
It's so fun. They're like,
It's so
they're like
much
I don't want
fun.
to get air beamed, and I hit him with, just jump, forehead. Because I
Oh
can't.
my gosh, literally, yeah, that is literally just 6p, bro. Literally just 6p. Cut off that top hitbox. That head hitbox. Oh
Just
my gosh.
jump, broskies. The only thing I don't like about Insect Glaive is when they do like big novas and you're mid-air, you're like, uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Anyways.
Yeah.
I love Monster Hunter.
Altreon, honestly, I love Altreon.
Elatrion I've never done a real run with. I was carried through Elatrion. But it was fun.
I've soloed.
I've never had more fun.
I've soloed Altreon once.
Ugh. I don't think I've ever soloed a monster ever properly.
Really?
You want to know? Because I just don't like playing it by myself. It's just not fun. I clicked the wrong button. Oops.
I love playing Monster Hunter by myself. Like it, because it's one of those things where I will, if you can't dodge midair with a glaive, that is on you. Or wait, that's an is you, not an is me. Oh, I see. That's funny.
Yeah, I played with. Let's see. The very first time I played, my friend played Longsword. My other friend played Hammer. Oh, I was spoiled because
Ow.
Aurora, you guys know like the gripes about Longsword is like just run flinch free and you won't have to deal with it, right?
Honestly.
Well, Karora, I was spoiled. He never once have I ever been staggered by him. He's that good. He foresight slashes and doesn't do the move that does it that much. He's so good with it. that I wasn't used to it. So my friend, we all did new Sim. He played Greatsword. Well, this new character, he's playing Longsword. He staggers me so much. I want to riot. He's like, just get off the ground. I'm like, when I cartwheel down, I can't just get uppies again because you stunned me. And they're like, Nim, everybody complains about it. I'm like, yes, but you spoiled me with good gameplay. And you just went, I don't know what to tell you.
First time I beat Raging Bracky, it was solo. Let me tell you, I have had sex at least once, and it sucked compared to soloing Bracky. Honestly, based as hell.
My friends love the Raging Bracky fight. I hate it.
I love
absolutely,
it.
I despise that fight. I hate it so much.
I found Raging Bracky to be easier than normal Bracky.
Okay, the fight is fun. Okay, I don't like the forced cutscene, but it's fun with friends.
Yeah.
I do not like how much you have to grind it to just get the what do you need? You guys know the material you'll need to make the weapons. The immortal reactor.
So
PTSD.
My peak of Monster Hunter World, and my buddies still hate me to this day for it, was I was doing the Steamworks one time. And I happened to triple my investment, and I got 30 celestial wyvern prints all at once.
Hell yeah!
And I've been riding that high since.
Yeah, my friend.
Yeah, see? And so I still have like 25. I've had no reason to get any more.
So I was going through, right, and I was trying to do stuff, and my friends were like, I want to run Tempered Toaster. We need Tempered Toaster. I need gems. I need a check for. I'm not getting them. Blah, blah, blah.
Tempered Toaster?
Yep, Tempered Toaster.
Yeah.
So my boy Joy gets on, and he goes, all right, he gets in there with him. He is over hundreds of fights, tons, still has not gotten more than one attack 4 jewel, okay? Like, you know how hard they are. You know how hard they are to get.
Yes, they are.
Right? He does one run and gets 3 immediately. With Joy. And he was like, I hate this game. But he's also had, on his Xbox, he had 2 Mastering 999 characters, or like max. And then he restarted, and they got corrupted when he ported. So he restarted, and he's got it pretty,
Yeah. A post of
Who would choose a hard toast? Look, Tempered Teostra, you have to. It's where you farm decorations.
I freaking love Teostra.
I want you guys to know, I tried to do the cutscene for Fatty to get past 1 so I could run it with multiple.
Oh my goodness. Look, all I gotta say is that one of my best friends, and it's always just a running joke with me and him, is just, it was like, who is the worst monster in all Monster Hunter? And every time we always say Dudugama.
No, Dodo's so cute though.
Why?
He does nothing wrong.
So the thing is that my buddy had been playing it since I think it was Generation Ultimate. Which one? It was the one on the Wii. Monster Hunter Wii games. I think that was Monster Hunter G. Maybe that's what it was. Oh,
I want to try the underwater fight.
It was Monster Hunter 3.
That was in Try, so.
Yeah, that was Monster Hunter 3. And so, you know, he's had to slay so many Dudugamas, and he just hates them at this point. It's just a running joke.
Wait, top 3 monsters, like, aesthetically or, like, to fight? Because my answers are different. Though I guess Namielle's in there, period, because she's beautiful and also very fun for me to fight. I really like fighting Namielle. I love fighting Charish, Valda. Nagakuga's up there for me, like, design-wise, because he's so cute. Okay, designs. Let's see, my favorite. I'm trying to think. I'm bad with names. Both combined. Okay. My favorite visually is probably Arc Tempered Namielle. I'm gonna have to be real. So pretty. Love Velkhana. That fight's really fun. Hard, but fun.
I love Velkhana. Like, it's just such a fun fight.
Ironically, my favorite, the sieges count because I love Safi. I love it so much.
Safi Jiva?
It's so much fun. Yes, I love Safi. Monster Hunter World is the first and only Monster Hunter game I have ever played.
Welcome, hell you cards. What monsters could you take? I could take
Animals.
like in a fight. I could take on a
Gerbil.
Kuluyaku.
You know what? I want it to be known. You know how I was like, he's pulling his cock out, right? Well, we were fighting chicken. I hit him with, he's pulling his rock out. My friends are saying every time, no.
I think I could definitely take on like a Kuluyaku, or maybe a Leshen in a fight. Because if it's as long as it's not ancient Leshen,
that's the Witcher stuff, right?
Yeah, Leshen is just smelly.
Dude, every time I log on, they're like, Geralt of Rivia has a special assignment. Go talk to him. I'm like, no.
No, just it's not worth it. Just don't do it.
I did also do Behemoth, so I could get the visual, the jump and the bug.
I meant like horses. I could take on ants, but those ants put up a good fight.
Anyways.
I would not want to fight a horse. I know I've been around horses way too much in my life, and I know I don't want to fight a horse. It's not fun. Horses are scary sometimes. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so there's one monster besides Fatalis, because Fatalis is just it's a gimmick fight.
Fatty.
The only one that I have not fought or that I have not won against in a fight was Furious Rajang. It's the only one.
And Angie Monkey.
And the thing is, I've gotten so I typically solo Furious Rajang. I've gotten so close, but every time it's just one or two small things that just lead to
Insect Glaive versus Monkey in general is really, really rough. He moves so
that's why
much.
Instead I've taken to using a hammer. Because
even with hammer he's really hard. So I give you props.
And my reasoning is because he's very weak to stun. So if you use stun and ice, it's a very good combination.
Dude, Velkhana's hammer is like one of the prettiest weapons in the game.
That's what I use is Velkhana's hammer.
So pretty.
Well, actually, no, I don't use Velkhana's hammer. I use a Sophy hammer. Hey, you've never fought Metal Rathalos? Okay, you settle down there, buddy boy. I don't need to fight Metal Rathalos. I don't even know that was a thing.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about what other fights I like. I don't know. It depends. Yeah, I guess my top 3 are
Hunting
Namiel.
Horn. I love Hunting Horn.
Hunting Horn. Musical Hammer.
Sword and
my
Shield
friend,
Gang.
Dude, my friend, Marora, right? He and 3 other people fought Fatalis and won with 4 Hunting Horns. It was so ridiculous.
Honestly, just dubstep.
Literally, it was so funny. I love Monster Hunter.
So then, Hulu, tell me, who would you take? What animals could you take?
Big Stretch, he's on my.
Big Stretch. Yeah, Gold and Silver Rathalos, when you fight them, when you first do them, but I love them. Oh, they're fine for me. I like them. So, but just Furious Rajang is hard, and Arch-Tempered Velkhana is a little, or Barioth, what is it?
I despise Barioth. Every time we get in there, I'm like, break his legs!
Break it! Snap him! Let's go!
But then he stops moving so much. Like, I will put traps out just to stop him from moving.
Okay, hear me out. You can't say they're fine, Val. You haven't done them. I have done them. I've played the game more than you think I have.
I got Silver Rathalos stuff because I was in my friend's Guidelands when they fought it.
I've played the game more than you think I have, Tay. I played in my spare time. Not recently, but since then. But what was I saying? When did you master rank 100? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? But what was I saying? Shoot. Oh, Behemoth. That's the last thing I'll talk about, is Behemoth. That's a fun fight. Do you remember Behemoth?
Yeah. I had to fight Extremith, bro. I wanted the Dragon Soul.
No, I'm not a Master Rank 100. Never mind. I think I'm like around 50. Pardon me.
I have a Master Rank 100.
So, I think Runa Nergigante is at 50.
Runa Nergigante! Nerd!
Nergigante!
Nerdy! He's so fun to beat up.
Oh no, that's still Master Rank 100. So then I haven't. Dang.
Runa Nergi. Nerdigante.
One of these days, we just have to do you and I'll have to do a collab and do a tier list of just Monster Hunter
Yes.
monsters. So
Yeah.
that'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
So we're getting to the end of our show, and before we get to the last questions, I gotta bring something up. Runer and Metals are master unlocked. I'm not that dumb. You are that dumb though. So I have a flowchart.
Bodied.
I have a flowchart, right? I'd like to ask this to my guests to see what their thoughts are. Now, how this works is this is the VOD sponsored food definition flowchart. And so we believe that food and drink can be classified into 4 distinct categories: soup, steak, salad, sandwich. Now, the first question is it going to be eaten? You have to ask yourself, is it going to be eaten? Yes or no? Yes, no, or maybe. Okay? So, is it going to be eaten? No, it's not going to be eaten. Don't worry about it. It's not important anymore. Is it going to be eaten? Maybe. You'll keep cycling through this question until you can answer yes or no. And if not, you are stuck in the cycle. So, if you say yes, is it state of matter, solid or liquid? If it's liquid, is a soup. But if it's state of matter is a solid, we move on to the next question. Is it a single mass or multiple parts? If it's a single, one singular mass, it's steak. But if it's multiple, it's a layered dish. Now, is it a layered dish? Yes or no? If no, it's a salad.
Are you trying to tell me that, based on your flowchart, that lasagna is now a sandwich?
Lasagna is now a sandwich. So, Robe,
I don't like that logic.
Guess what? Robe, guess what? Humans are no longer soup. You wanna know why? Because its state of matter is a solid.
And a liquid.
Nope, it's a solid.
Nuh-uh.
Yes,
I'm in. Trust me, I would know. I'm kidding.
Well, you're a different case. You're made of water.
True.
We're steak now, Robe. So it's emergency steak, not emergency soup.
We're emergency food, period.
Because our state of matter is solid.
I don't know how much I agree with this, but you know what? Go off.
Go. But yeah, it was just. I love teeth steak. A singular tooth is a steak, but multiple teeth in a bowl is a salad. That sounds so cursed.
That's why when people, I know, cursed. Yeah, people are like, if you could eat one kind of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm like, salad. Because you can have, like, taco salad, candy salad. There's so many salads you could have. Mm-hmm. You know?
You can't break the matrix like that. People won't like you for that. But yeah.
No,
So, do you think this flowchart is viable? Do you agree with this flowchart?
I don't wholly agree with it, but it makes more sense than most, so, it's tolerable. You know what? Fair.
We count as a scent or that's not how a scent or a towel. That's not a state of matter. A gas.
Robe, are you okay?
Gas is a state of matter. Solid is a state of matter. Liquid is a state of matter. But towel is not a state of matter. Unless they unveiled Matter 2. So yeah. Well, with that out of the way, because I wanted to make sure I bring that up at least once before the end of the show.
Of course.
I think it's time for us to answer our last 10 questions. Now, these are questions. Robe's been huffing towels too much. No. These are questions that I like to ask my guests at the end of every episode. And the thing is that these questions were created by James Lipton, famous writer, actor, director, who hosted a show called Inside the Actor Studio, and he would ask these questions to his actor guests at the end of every show. Been huffing too many good vibes from you two. Based.
Oh, dang.
And these are the questions that he would ask. There are no right or wrong answers. This is just for fun, just to see what you say. So we'll start with the first one. Nym, what is your favorite word?
Ooh. I don't know. Huh. I guess it depends on what my brain decides to hyperfixate on. Because it changes. So currently, ironically, I'm not gonna lie, Blueberry, it's broski.
Broski?
broski. Yeah, I say it so often. Currently, yeah.
What is your least favorite word?
Ooh. Blue. Ooh. See, I could say something base like moist, but that doesn't actually bother me.
Yeah?
My least favorite word is somebody's name because I don't like them right now.
Makes sense.
And it's going to be like that for a while because it's my mom's name, Schmile.
Oh.
It's a long story. No, I don't really have like a least favorite word, I guess. Just some stuff I'm like, don't say that. I don't want it. Because
like,
I don't know. Because I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm very like,
sounds like a Utah name.
We're from Michigan, though.
What is Michigan if not the Utah of the North Midwest? Wait, how do you just find that? I mean, that's just the northern states, but like,
yeah,
some people say
I'm Eastern, so I don't know.
Some people say Wisconsin is the Midwest, but it's in the north.
I don't know, bro.
I just work here.
It's shaped like a mitten. Yeah, I just grew up here. I don't even live there anymore.
Look, they say, "Oh sure, bud."
Oh sure, bud.
Oh sure, bud. Oh sure, bud. Let me get a couple of Milwaukees and then we'll go take a ride on the skiff.
Oh my Lanta.
What do you say? Be pretty fun. All right. So the next question is, what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Music.
Music.
Easy. Music.
Why is that?
I'm a musician. So when I hear stuff, I get frisson. So when I hear something like really nice, or like I'll get goosebumps.
Thank you, Robin.
I can look at stuff visually. Like really pretty art gets me very excited.
Yeah.
When someone talks about something they love passionately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But music's definitely a big one for me. It gets me in the most creative moods.
All right. What turns you off?
Myself.
Because I'm talking about what turns you off creatively, emotionally, spiritually.
Yeah. So if I'm doing something and I'm like, oh God, I suck at this, I lose all motivation. Literally me. So, or like a cluttered space, I guess maybe. Like uncomfortably cluttered. Like my old place was really messy. Clearly living in the depression zone, unintentionally because I'm just lazy. But here, it's cleaner. I don't know. It just feels better.
Yeah.
I have to be having a good day. Honestly, sunlight is. I love bright sunlight. I'm one of those people that's a sun person. I love when it's bright out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like living in the dark because it makes me think sad. I think right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I love sunlight. So I guess if it's dark out, it makes me just eepy.
All right. What?
As I yawn.
What is your favorite curse word?
Ooh. I mean, I dropped the F-bomb a lot, but
yeah,
I think motherfucker is great because it's look, it's so viable. You could say it like mother trucker, right? I'll say it like that from now on. But or like you could do it in so many emotions. It works with like everything. It's like that mother trucker or mother trucker that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Yeah.
Quote, if you know, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It works in so many situations.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. What sound or noise do you love?
There's a lot. I'm voice activated. I'm gonna be incredibly based and also a kiss up. But truly, wholeheartedly, Blueberry's giggle makes me so happy.
Oh yeah.
It's like such a serotonin boost. I love it so much. Or like, you know, cat purring, like the guy I love his voice, obviously. But like, if I'm being like truly wholeheartedly, like a couple people's laughs, it's like a ray of sunshine. It's just sometimes I just need it. Blue, my sweet girl.
So in the inverse, what noise or sound do you
I not like? I don't like when people scrape their teeth on silverware. Ooh. It will literally make me throw up. bad.
It's also just
audio
bad
stim. Oh, it hurts.
She's the embodiment of the giggles tag.
She really is.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Cosplay model.
Cosplay model. What profession other than your own would you not like to attempt?
Anything that involves math, because I am stupid. Well, not dumb. I'm just not book smart.
He said, I'm goofy, but I ain't stupid.
Yeah, I was an English girl. I wasn't really, except for grammar. I'm illiterate. I can't spell.
Bro,
Look, my L key on my keyboard's broken, so if it's like an L problem, that's like not
Oof.
my fault.
That's because you take no L's at this point.
Yeah, clearly.
And the last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You're not supposed to be here yet. Go back.
Chalk that one up.
I'm like, I am very unreasonably afraid of death because I don't know what happens after.
Mm-hmm.
So it like freaks me out like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or like, I want to be isekai. Can't he just be like, yo, you want to be reincarnated? Like, bet.
Honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, these are really fun and really good answers, and I really appreciate you for answering them like that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, this has been a really fun show, and I'm so sorry for all of the scuff we had in the beginning. Val being smooth like sandpaper, but like 600 grit. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know. I know, like,
I
sandpaper.
forgot I was in call on browser, and my friend joined and goes, "Why are you over his house?" I wanted to paint his nails.
Oh, I see. I want Pepsi Man to take the place of Charon the ferryman. That's funny. Pepsi Man just offers you a crispy Pepsi when you're in the river Styx. That sounds like fun. But yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the show today. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you on, especially considering last week's weather troubles.
It was so icy. There was a bunch of black ice while we were driving. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Made it safe, obviously.
Well, I think it's that time for our very last, and otherwise, in my opinion, second most important question, and that is, Nym, who do you want to raid?
Ooh, let me see who's online.
Preferably somebody who we haven't rated on the show. While you're doing that, I just want to take a moment to thank you guys, the wonderful people who watch this show and make it happen.
I got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she did art of me, and it's wonderful. I'll post the
you can do it right
emote
here.
She did.
Doing the stream chat.
She drew this for me, and I love her. Her name is Skittle, or Skits.
Oh, heck yeah. He remembered! Everybody, give a hand.
Wait, I can use that now!
Guys, give a round of applause for Tay, my head mod, because he remembered to do VOD raid instead of bottom raid, or just regular raid. Shut up, femboy! My man literally said silence. Oh, hey, Gremlin! Well, glad you could message. While we're here, I'll take those subs back. Oh no, I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Boy, howdy, this has been fun. Let me also let me get that up. That is for our wonderful followers. Also, Gremlin is going to be on our show, which I'm excited for. They will be on our show, I think, March 8th. So please join us then. But yeah, my name is Valentine. My name is Val, and this has been the wonderful Nymphie. I hope you guys can join us tomorrow as we talk with Albie the God as our next guest at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's been a lot of fun, and I never have a dull moment on this show because I get to talk with so many wonderful people. And is there anything that you'd like to say before we raid out, Nym?
Hydrate yourselves and take care of yourselves.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Albie the God.
Care.
Also, guys, where is it? Please, if you're not a part of the Discord already, join the Discord. There's so many fun things to do. We have so many, oh my gosh, so many fun channels. We have so many fun activities we like to participate in. Not to mention, if you want to talk to me, you want to talk to anybody else who's on my show, or you want to set up collabs with other VTubers, join the show, or join the Discord, and we'd love to have you. But with that in mind, why don't we leave and raid this wonderful person? Sound like a plan?
Bye-bye.
Hold on, I gotta get this. So, which one is it? Because I see Skittles.
I posted there, and I posted that.
So I threw
SKITT.
So I threw
XLZ, I think.
I threw that in there, and it doesn't. I don't see anybody as much by that name.
Interesting. I literally they're playing right now. I got like a brown profile picture.
Huh.
Oh, they went offline right as I looked. No skits. Hold on. I got you. Let me look. They must have literally just ended.
Alright, we'll bring that back up.
You're fine. I got.
VOD raid 2.
All right, let's do my girl hockey. She's gonna be one
Yeah.
of
One of us. One of us.
she's one of the other persons drawing my model soon, I think.
Hell yeah. Ayo.
There we go.
It's hockey.
Hockey. She's great. She drew her own model.
Oh. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Alrighty. Well, let's get that going. I'm going to copy my raid message, and I'll do that. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been so much fun. Please join us tomorrow as we have Albie the God on our show. And again, join the Discord. Plenty of fun things to do there. And with that in mind, oh, also, I have a YouTube channel. So, it's the same handle as this. So follow me on YouTube if you want to see VODs of the previous VODs. With that in mind, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye! How dare you, Manny? A lot of fun. My goodness.